the President of the United States, Donald Trump, a leader whose decisions often create storms in global politics. And now, the center of that storm, the world's largest island, Greenland. Donald Trump is not only talking about buying Greenland. If needed, he would not hesitate to take control of the island. After returning to power for a second term in 2025, the Greenland issue has once again set global politics on fire. But there is only one question. What is it about Greenland that makes the United States so desperate? That is what will be discussed in this episode of HistivaWorld. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon next to it. In the early 13th century, Norway first established control over Greenland. Later, through political agreements between Norway and Denmark, Greenland gradually came under Danish control. In 1953, Greenland was officially declared an inseparable part of the Kingdom of Denmark. In 1979, Greenland received limited self-rule, and in a historic referendum in 2008, the people of the island voted in favor of governing themselves independently. Since 2009, Greenland has had its own government and prime minister. But as the head of state, Denmark's King Frederik X still performs the role. In 2019, during his first term as president, Donald Trump openly expressed interest in buying Greenland. At that time, Denmark's prime minister dismissed the proposal as absurd. Denmark clearly stated, Greenland is not for sale. But after returning to power in 2025, Trump once again brought up the Greenland issue. This time not in a joking tone, but through strategic pressure. In early 2026, Trump even said that the use of military force was also being considered if necessary. In response, Denmark warned that an attack on Greenland could cause the NATO alliance to collapse. Several European countries jointly declared that the territorial integrity of Denmark and Greenland must be respected. The idea of buying Greenland is not Trump's alone. During World War II, when Nazi Germany occupied Denmark, the United States was requested to establish military bases in Greenland. At that time, millions of American aircraft and soldiers used Greenland to travel to Europe. From this experience, the United States realized that between Europe and Russia, Greenland holds an extremely important strategic position. In 1946, US President Harry Truman offered $100 million to buy Greenland. Although Denmark rejected the proposal, the matter was kept secret. In 1951, between the two countries, a joint defense agreement for Greenland was signed. As a result of that agreement, US military and space bases still exist in Greenland today. From the perspective of the United States, Greenland is not just an island. It is the gateway to the Arctic region. Over the last decade, Russia has reactivated old bases in the Arctic. It has deployed new radar systems, missile systems, and nuclear submarines. The sea corridor between Greenland, Iceland, and the United Kingdom, known as the WWII gap, is extremely important for NATO. If this corridor becomes weak, the security shield of the United States and Europe will collapse. At the same time, due to climate change, as Arctic ice melts, new shipping routes are being created. Using these routes compared to the Suez Canal, both time and cost are much lower. China has already shown interest in using the Arctic route. The biggest reason behind US interest in Greenland is its vast mineral resources. According to experts, along Greenland's coastline lies some of the world's largest reserves of rare earth minerals. These rare metals are essential for modern technology, electric vehicles, missiles, and the space industry. In a US Senate hearing in 2025, it clearly emerged that Greenland is not only about security, but it is also economically extremely promising for the United States. However, due to harsh weather, high costs, and environmental risks, mineral extraction there is still limited. According to many analysts, by raising the Greenland issue, Donald Trump is trying to manage internal political pressure within his own country especially in recent times. Diverting public attention from the controversies raised against him may also be part of this strategy. Whether Donald Trump can take control of Greenland or not, this controversy has revealed one truth. Greenland is no longer just an ice-covered island. It is now an important stage in the struggle of global powers. If you liked our video, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, and share the channel with your friends.